Hey, cool kids, a couple of thoughts about, let's call them the racially charged pot shots that Taylor Swift was taking in her recent album. First off, if you're one of those people that's like, I cannot believe you're saying Taylor Swift is a racist, I didn't see anything racist in those lyrics, take your plate upstairs. The grown folks are talking at the kitchen table, okay? If you're one of those people that heard those lyrics and said, ooh, that's absolutely a microaggression, that was absolutely racist, I totally get it. Love that for both of us. Your next step is to make sure you understand exactly why. Because it's one thing, for instance, to be able to look at this and say, hey, that's an apple is a fruit. It's another thing entirely to know that a cucumber is also a fruit. Yes, yes, yes. Because see, critical thinking is about more than repeating what you see on flashcards, you understand? It's about understanding the characteristics that make something what it is. You need to be able to point to, I'm not a bad bitch, I'm not a savage, and Onyx versus Opalite, and understand that that's not just a problem simply because she took pot shots at black women. Not because, hey, that's something that black women didn't like, and that means it's racist. No, I'm not a bad bitch, I'm not a savage, Onyx and Opalite. That is part of a long history of white womanhood's resentment of and rejection of black womanhood. It is also a long history of good girls' resentment of and rejection of bad girls or slutty womanhood, which is most often tied to who? Exactly. Why do you need to understand that? Because you need to be able to draw the very clear line between Opalite and Onyx and the fact that there were absolutely people that voted for Hillary Clinton but couldn't vote for Kamala Harris for some reason. There were absolutely people who voted for Liz Cheney, and when Liz Cheney told them to vote for Kamala Harris, they didn't do it. LOL, she endorsed Kamala. Did not tell you to take your plate up to your room. What you still doing at the top of the steps? And finally, if you were the person that was like, I understand, but can we just have this one moment of joy with this album? We have bigger fish to fry. The reason why the fish we have to fry are so big right now is because they're little fish that you allowed to grow. Because before Donald Trump was rounding up immigrants and putting them in cages and disappearing them, he was on Twitter in 2011 claiming that Barack Obama's birth certificate wasn't real, that he wasn't actually born in the United States. Yeah, nobody thought that was a big deal either. What did Cyrus say on Scandal that one time? Watergate was 2 lines in the newspaper about a burglary. Palestinians been going through genocide for 80 years. And right before Netanyahu started this latest chapter of it 2 years ago, he tweeted that they were in a battle between children of the light and children of the darkness. He said they followed the laws of the jungle. I'll never forget it. Just a couple lines of words. No big deal. Yeah, there's bigger fish to fry right now. I know you're tired. I'd be tired too if I was trying to fight with one of my eyes closed. Take a step back when you need to, of course, but you need to keep your eyes peeled for everything because it all matters. So those are all my thoughts about all the thoughts. Y'all be good.